respected professor noticed one student who always appeared gloomy and detached. The student rarely participated in class and often seemed lost in thought. Concerned for his well-being, the professor decided to speak with him privately. One afternoon, after class, the professor invited the student to his office. "I've observed that you seem unhappy and disinterested in your studies." The professor began gently. "Is something troubling you?" "Sometimes talking about it can help." The student looked down, clearly hesitant. "I've been struggling with a lot of regrets and painful memories from my past," he admitted. "These past experiences are so overwhelming that they make it difficult for me to focus on anything positive or enjoy the present." The professor listened intently and then decided to take a unique approach to help the student. "I understand. Let's meet tomorrow at the park nearby. I have something I'd like to show you." The following day, the student arrived at the park and saw the professor waiting with a thermos and 2 cups. The professor handed 1 cup to the student and said, "I've prepared some tea for us. Please try it and tell me what you think." The student took a sip of the tea and immediately grimaced. "This tea is far too salty, it's almost undrinkable." The professor nodded. "Yes, I added quite a bit of salt. But wait, there's more." He then poured some sugar into the tea and stirred it thoroughly before offering it to the student again. The student took another sip and his expression changed. "This is much better. The sugar has balanced out the salt and made the tea enjoyable." The professor smiled and said, "This tea represents your life. The salt symbolizes the regrets and painful memories from your past that you can't change. They affect the flavor of your life, making it seem bitter. However, just as we added sugar to make the tea more pleasant, you can balance out the bitterness of your past by focusing on creating positive, joyful experiences in your present." The student reflected on this and realized the professor's point. While he couldn't erase the painful memories, he could choose to embrace new, uplifting moments that would improve his outlook on life. He thanked the professor for the valuable lesson and decided to make a conscious effort to fill his life with positivity and happiness. We often find ourselves burdened by past regrets and sorrows, just as the tea is overwhelmed by the salt. Although we can't change the past, we can enhance our present by introducing positive experiences and joy, akin to adding sugar to balance out the salt in tea. By focusing on the sweetness in life, we can transform our outlook and make our lives more enjoyable.